its tree-lined streets to its growing business district, Oak Cliff is a place where legacy meets innovation and where small businesses play a vital role in shaping the community's future. Welcome to Oak Cliff, in the heart of Dallas, Texas. Oak Cliff is a charming neighborhood with so much culture, eclectic storefronts, and a tight-knit community. Oak Cliff has been known for its home for so many small businesses and entrepreneurs.
My name is Tiffany Maddox, and we're at Legacy Mail and Shipping here in Oak Cliff. We've been here a year and a half. We opened on March 1st of 2023. So as a mom of two college students, we were driving all over the city to ship packages to my kids. And I was like, why don't we have a shipping store in this community? And I started researching, and I realized there was really a need because people were driving to different cities instead of being able to circulate the money in the neighborhood. So I was like, there's something that needs to be done here. So I started researching, and I realized that there was a name for it, retail shipping associates. So I was like, okay, we need a retail shipping store. So networking has always been important to me. So when I thought about the mailboxes being owned by small businesses, I knew that there was a need for the ecosystem as well. So when I realized, okay, we can do an ecosystem, we can build an ecosystem here in Oak Cliff through the mailboxes so that the small business owners can connect with each other, they can network and grow their businesses that way. So we couple the ecosystem with the shipping store, and you provide all the things that you need, all the things that the community needs. The shipping, you get the mail, you get your mailboxes, but you also get the business resources for the small businesses. Oak Cliff is special to me because we're underestimated. I grew my family here. All of my kids got their education here in Oak Cliff in good schools, right? And Oak Cliff has pockets of so much potential that I feel is untapped, right? And you have organizations that come into the community that do great things, but I feel like it doesn't reach as far as it should. So it takes companies like me, companies like Legacy Mail and Shipping, that can connect with business owners, students, and people in the community to tell them about those resources and to connect them to those resources. Her name is Madison Hamilton. She's a graduate of the Clark Atlanta University, and her degree is in communications and with a focus in journalism. So she does all of my social media, and she runs the front counter as well, but she is managing my marketing, and we're both learning together. So when I'm on social media or I'm on websites and I see what they're saying we should be doing, I tell her, and then we implement. So a pain point that I'm having as a small business owner is marketing. I'm having issues with marketing and with getting more of the people in the community to know that we're here. So when we've been in operation for a year and a half without a sign, and I knew that was really important for the marketing of the store. So the purpose of this store, of course, is to connect this community to the global community, connect Oak Cliff to the global community. In that, we need to be able to provide all of the shipping services, FedEx, UPS, and USPS. Right now, we're not able to provide UPS. So we're turning away at least 8 customers a day because we can't help them with their UPS. My goal is to hopefully by November to have UPS back active in the store so that we can help continue to connect this community to and UPS is really big in the shipping industry. They offer awesome prices and very competitive, of course, with FedEx. So we really need to be able to provide UPS to the customers.
So right in the middle of Oak Cliff, we're here with Tiffany Maddox, Legacy Mail and Shipping. She's an entrepreneur here. As you can see, no one can probably know that she's here. There's no signage, there's little or no marketing showing, and she needs some help. And I'm so excited to bring Dallas Big Guns, my friend, business advisor Cynthia Nevels, to help us out and see what she can do for Tiffany. Hey, Cynthia. I'm so excited to see you.
I am so excited to see you as well.
So what do you think? I know you've kind of scoped around a little bit. What do you think?
This is a great shopping center. We have large corporations here such as Wingstop, Walmart, Jack in the Box, and then I had trouble finding Legacy Mail and Shipping. There's no signage. There's very little traffic headed this way. So I think there are some key things that we can work on to help her get more customers.
You're right. I'm going to let you do what you do and see what you can put together for her. Have fun.
Thank you. Tiffany, it's nice to meet you. I'm a business advisor with Integrality, and I've served a lot of businesses, and I'm really thrilled to have the opportunity to sit down and chat with you about your business.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I had an opportunity to talk to Veronica about your business and your location, your business model, and what you do. So you left corporate world to take the leap of faith to become an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
It was really important to me that I set a good example for my children who were headed to college, and I'd always wanted to do something entrepreneurial that gave back to the community and that uplifted the community. And when the opportunity presented itself, I took it.
So do you feel that the community is standing up for you in your business today?
I feel like the people that know that my business exists does. They are committed to coming back. They will bypass other options to make sure that they support a small business here, which is here at Legacy Mail and Shipping.
This is a great location where you are, but tell me, what's happening? Why is this store empty?
We are struggling with marketing, trying to make sure that we create a budget that can afford the marketing that we need. It's a lot that I just did not know about marketing. I was really naive when I started, but I'm trying to find those things and learn those things learn as I go.
You started with a plan or without a plan, Tiffany?
I had a plan, but it wasn't the best plan. It was missing a lot. There was just a lot I didn't know.
Give me some examples of the things you didn't know when you started your business.
I had no idea what a profit and loss statement was. And as I'm researching and learning things, I'm like, what is that? I didn't know that I had to have building signage. I didn't know that it was a requirement to have, the building signage and a plan. Like, my plan was, if I build it, they will come. And it didn't work out like that.
Sounds very familiar with other entrepreneurs.
So it's not just me.
It's not just you.
Okay,
no.
okay.
And so a couple of things that I noticed is that you don't have signage, and to let people know that you are here in this space in the middle of one of the largest cities in the country, and no one can find you. How do you feel about that?
Defeated. Feel like I'm failing in some ways, but I always feel inspired when someone does find the store, but so many people don't.
Very true. I see when I look at your store and I walk in, it's very clear what you offer, what you provide, and the services that you provide to a customer base. But do you feel that you've connected with your primary customer when you started the business?
No, I feel like the bulk of my customers are people who need the paper services, not really the mail and the shipping. It's coming, it's growing. Every month it does grow, I'll say that. But understanding who my target is has been an issue.
And so when you look at the challenges that you have faced, what are the top 3 challenges that you have faced in your business? Marketing is one.
Definitely.
Communicating and connecting with the community that you so desire to serve. Mm-hmm. But what are some other areas that you know are missing in your business today?
I would think partnership is one, creating partnerships in the community. And then I think one of the biggest is not being able to offer UPS to the community. So that's been really hard.
So with these changes that you want to make, we're looking at signage, we're looking at improving your marketing, we're looking at improving your financial management of the business's revenue and finances. And then we're looking at connecting and engaging on a larger scale, as well as offering more services through a UPS relationship.
Yes.
Are these things that you feel that you're ready to do, or do you still need support and help in these areas?
I think in some ways I do need support. I think one of the things that I've been trying to do is make sure that I'm continually learning so that I can, be in alignment so that I can provide those services. But I would definitely love, some business advice or some guidance, because as I said, there were some documents I didn't even know existed that I needed. Trying to figure out, projections and financial, it's just a lot. And I know that the store can be profitable, but I think I'll need a little bit of help.
When you look at where you are today and where you're wanting to be, and then when I look at the market with minority-owned, women-owned businesses, one of the trending elements that I often see when it comes to women-owned businesses is that I just want to help. That is one of the fundamental things that is a leading cause as to why many of us start our businesses, with this compassionate and empathetic, emotional connection to community.
Yep.
But the missing thing that we often have is running it like a business and not a nonprofit.
That's real.
And that's one of the things I want to help you figure out is, what are the things that you need to do to run this as an enterprise with the hopes that you will be able to generate the revenue that you want, build a sustainable business, but yet still be a beacon in the community, but not let the community pull you down at the same time.
That's good. I love that. I love that. That sounds amazing, because the root of the business, of course, is to help the community. But I can't help the community if I'm not here.
That's right.
If my finances are not in order, if my plans are not in place, it's like the blind leading the blind, and I don't want to do that.
So I'm glad you said that, because it's good for the entrepreneur to realize that on their own versus someone coming in and telling them your model's not working. And you won't be here in a year if you don't change it.
Yep.
And versus you realizing that and putting in the work now in order to fix the problems as best as you can, to get yourself on solid footing and be ready to operate and function the way that you need to.
I love that. I'm ready. Let's do it. I want to learn. I want to make sure that I have the right tools and that I'm using them, and not just learning it and not implementing. It's important to me, and in the research, I'm learning, I'm watching YouTube videos, and I'm seeing that, without, the tools are good, but without implementing, it doesn't help anything. You have to, I want to learn how to make sure that this store is here for years to come.
So it's one thing to talk about it and one thing to read about it, and it's another thing to watch the videos. It's a total different thing to execute. A couple of things that I would love to offer as advice to help you decipher what's the right path for growth for legacy mail and shipping is we definitely want to obtain signage for your store. If people can't find you and they don't see you, it is difficult for them to pull up and say, oh, there's a place that I need. Let me walk in and ship this package or return this package, or let me grab a mailbox in order for me to set up my small business so that I have a professional setting. That's one of the things that's really key, is awareness about your products and services and being easily accessible to the primary audience that you're serving. Another area that I would encourage you to work on is the flow inside of your internal space. Too many things around creates chaos and confusion for the consumer, whereas making them figure out what business is this requires too much thinking on their part. Keep your model simple. I am in the business of shipping packages, providing paper services, notary services. But when you add all of the extra features, you're making them think and make decisions and choices that you don't want them to do. And we can also help and work with you to figure out how can we reconnect that relationship with UPS so that you are prepared and ready for holiday shipping and peak seasons in order for you to capture the audience that are going to be needing your shipping services, because that's the primary business that you are in.
That's it.
And we need to focus on that and increase the revenue in that area.
That's real. That's it. That's it. I appreciate that. Yeah.
You're welcome.
I love it.
So Tiffany, I have some good news for you. We have a relationship with UPS Foundation, and we are providing you capital in order for you to reactivate your UPS contract in order for you to be ready for peak season and holiday season. How does that make you feel?
I feel empowered. I feel like people are connecting to what we do. And that's important because we want to be here for the long haul, and we can't do it alone. So we need those partnerships with UPS and people like you that know that this is needed. So I'm excited, and I feel heard. I feel empowered. I feel like we're going to be okay. Like we're going to be around for a long time. So I'm excited.
That's a beautiful thing, and we are so happy to be a part of this community, to be able to serve small business owners like yourself in a way that makes a difference and an impact in your ability to thrive and grow.
I appreciate that. You have no idea. That's going to do so much for this community, for my family. I'm excited. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Don't make me cry. This makeup will be all over the place.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
So, what did you think?
That was an amazing experience. It was emotional, really touching. She's a person who deserves all the support that she can get because she works so hard. And so we were able to really dive into the issues that she's facing in her business. And we talked about providing capital to solve one of her major problems so that she can improve her revenue generation over the holiday.
That's incredible. What other tips did you give her?
So we talked about getting signage for her space so she can be found. We talked about improving her foot traffic, and then also talked about reactivating her UPS contract so that she can be ready for the major peak season over the holiday.
That is amazing. I cannot wait for her to have her dreams come true. And this is amazing for Oak Cliff as well. Thank you so much.
Arlan Hamilton is a venture capitalist out of Dallas who moved to LA and was homeless as she built her venture capital fund, Backstage Capital. Since then, she's invested in over 200 underestimated companies, women, people of color, LGBTQ, that's her focus. She is focusing now on creating more millionaires. So her goal for the next few years is to create 1,000 millionaires. And she has adopted me as one of the people that she wants to help grow to that level.
Tiffany, how you doing?
Hi, Arlan. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well too. Now listen, thank you for jumping on this call. I have an idea because I just saw your email come through.
Okay.
And first of all, the email is amazing. I'm so proud of you. You know that. I love what you're doing in Dallas and Oak Cliff. But I understand. So you need these signs. Yes. And that's something that's like literally tangible. It's something that people can put their minds around. Definitely. So, I want to help. So I know you're looking for a few $1,000s to get the rest of the payment because you got some of it yourself. Yeah. And we're doing that. So I have this amazing group that I'm working with inside of a membership that I have. It's called Arlan's All Access.
Yeah.
And They are some of the most amazing people. It's a few hundred of them. And they're all entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs who I think would understand what you're doing. And I want to ask them if they want to chip in. And since there are a few of them, I think that if we can get at least $1,000, we can get at least $1,000.
That's amazing. Oh my God. Yeah. That's amazing. I love that.
So
today is Sunday, September 22nd, and it is official. Our sign is getting installed today. Come with me. Yeah. I think there's some people here to install. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, it's so exciting.
Amazing. I'm so excited. One full day of business with a sign and we've seen a tremendous increase in foot traffic. I'm so thankful to Cynthia and everybody. I'm so ready to implement the things that I've learned, how to make sure that this business can stay here. I'm excited about the opportunity and I'm so thankful that you guys believed in me enough to make sure that this company is here to stay for the Oak Cliff community, and I'm so thankful. I'm excited.
On the next payoff.